What's up, guys? Paramoto back at you with another video. Welcome to video 3 of the Learn to Be a YouTuber series. I will be your host, the one and only Paramoto. So the things that we've gone over so far is choosing who you're going to want to be on YouTube, choosing what niche you're going to want to be, the camera gear and equipment. If you guys haven't watched those videos, I'll throw a card right now, link to the series so you guys can catch up. But today, I want to talk about how to get noticed on YouTube. It's something that you kind of just got to figure out on your own, unless you have a Paramoto where you can watch his videos and he can tell you what he does to get noticed. A ton of things that goes into actually making and producing a YouTube video that a lot of people don't really notice. So there's a ton of things that go into making a YouTube video and getting noticed that a lot of people don't realize. So one of the very first things I can tell you that you're gonna have to get good at is making a good and interesting thumbnail. I say you need to have a custom thumbnail for every single video that you make. Hands down, every single time you need a custom thumbnail. If you just have a screenshot of your video, something that YouTube already automatically does for you, it's not gonna generate any attention for you whatsoever. And you're gonna be struggling getting 10, 20 views on every video that you have. So you need to make a custom thumbnail every time. The way that I make my thumbnails is I try to get a picture during my ride, and then what I do is I edit it in a program called Canva, and I kind of have like this tandem double team that I do. Now I basically edit on a computer, and then I do almost everything else on my phone. I edit everything, upload it during the nighttime, and then the next morning I'll probably be out doing something else, and I'll add the thumbnail and the description and everything like that on my phone later on. That's what I suggest that you guys do. Edit it in the program. Canva is a good one. Basically, the way that I make a thumbnail is I try to get a good, interesting picture, and then I try to put a minimal amount of words in it. Sometimes just Ducati Panigale. Need a good description. Take some time and write out the description. The description is actually processed by YouTube's algorithm, and it will actually pick out keywords and it will categorize it thusly and possibly give you more views. It'll know where to plug your videos, where not to plug your videos, and it will most likely be able to get you more views. So guys, like I was saying, you need a good thumbnail for every single video that you make. The next thing that you really need to do is you need to add tags. Tags on YouTube are just like hashtags on Instagram, man. They're basically self-explanatory. It gives YouTube an idea of how to categorize your video and where to plug your video so it can get views. The way that I found to make good tags for your video is to plug every tag into Google Keyword Planner. What that does, basically what Google Planner does, is it gives you all the highest search content. So when you type in Ducati, Google Keyword Planner will be like Ducati motorcycles, Ducati Panigale, Ducati 1198, and it'll basically give you every single tag. So it'll show you the most search terms that Google can generate. And what that'll do is when you plug those tags in, is that it'll basically show you what the most search terms are. So that way, every time somebody does a Google search or a YouTube search, because it's all interconnected, your video will pop up more because you had those very popular tags in there. Very important. It's very free. It's offered by Google. It's Google Keyword Planner. You need to get a good thumbnail. You need to get a good description. You need to have tags. A catchy title is always good. I always do a two-part title. I do like Ducati Panigale rider and the blank, or I do two major topics in the title. That way it'll give you a good description of what actually is going on, and it's actually interesting. Like, I like a two-part title. It makes you well aware of what the video is going to be and what it's involving. It gives you a better description, and it's more eye-catching. It's more eye-catching for the viewers and everything like that. So we've gone over title, description, thumbnail, and tagging your video. What else do you need to know? Some ways to get noticed on YouTube is consistency. The YouTube algorithm is magic, and I don't know anybody that can actually thoughtfully explain what the YouTube algorithm actually is. Basically, the best way to manipulate the YouTube algorithm is to stay consistent. Always have good tags, good thumbnails, and stuff like that, so YouTube will always be plugging your videos. Something that I've found working with the YouTube algorithm is that if you are not consistent, the algorithm will not favor your videos. The algorithm will drop you off of whatever's trending, basically. If you always post on Tuesdays and Thursdays, always post on a Tuesday and Thursday. Always get those videos out, because once your views start dropping, YouTube's like, oh, you're not being popular anymore. We're gonna push you to the side and we're gonna bring somebody new in. It's dog eat dog. but consistency is key when it comes down to YouTube. It really is magic. I don't know anybody that can actually thoughtfully explain what the algorithm actually is. Let's go over how to get noticed, where to advertise your channel. A lot of people will make the rookie mistake, and I've done this myself, and I'm not very proud of it. When you're first starting out, spamming other people's channels, basically putting a link for your channel in somebody else's video. It's underhanded, it's not very well looked upon. People don't like you advertising on their channel. It's spamming them, and you know, above all, it kind of works a little bit. Like, if you're struggling to start out, know that it is one way of doing things, but it's not gonna win you any friends. I personally would not do it. Honestly, I wouldn't do it at all. The channel all over again, I would go back and I would erase that part. I wouldn't go and spam people's channels. It did give me some subscribers. It did get some momentum going for my channel a little bit. It was a dirty trick, and people don't like you doing that. Other ways that you can get people noticing your channel without being underhanded, trying to be like dirty and slick, advertise on things like Facebook groups. Facebook groups are good. Like, you find a Facebook group for motovloggers or a Facebook group for your type of motorcycle, and honestly, there's tons of people that will come check your video out. I actually advertised a couple of times on Ducati Panigale forums, and my results were very good. I was very surprised on what people had to say about my channel already. I think I did it when I had about like 500 subscribers. I posted on Facebook, on a Facebook group, like, hey, this is my channel. I do a lot of videos on this bike. Come check me out. And like, there was just people after people going, yeah, I'm already subscribed to this guy. He's great and everything. I got no negative feedback whatsoever. So posting on Facebook groups is a good, honest way to drum up some views. Another way you can do it is Reddit. Reddit groups are a lot like Facebook groups, and honestly, you can get on Reddit and be like, hey, this is my channel, come check me out. There's motovlog groups on there. If you're truly a motovlogger, this shouldn't bother you. It should be like literally like, oh, sweet, somebody just started a channel. I'm gonna go check them out because they could be cool. That's it for how to get noticed on YouTube. There's a million ways to do this. These are just some of the ways that I have found to get your channel noticed. If you have better ways, please throw them down in the comments down below, man. We can all learn from each other. We can all grow as people and YouTubers. Anyway, guys, hang tight for the next episode. I'm going to talk to you guys about what to expect in your first year on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Deuces.